All right, we are live both on Twitch and YouTube. Welcome in. This is RimWorld PigSkins only, where we're playing on the hardest difficulty, which is 500%, no pause. And losing is fun. This is going to be episode number 17, and you know, we just had to abandon our colony. At the end of the last episode, if you missed it, go back and watch it. We're going to have to start off, and we need to start off with low wealth, because we lost our grav ship. Spoilers! We lost our grav ship. It was a raid that we were handling, but somehow they broke through a wall and they stole it.
Not yet.
And we weren't able to stop them.
Dungeon 1.
Alright, so let's load in, and it's going to be about rebuilding and getting rid of wealth. And my goal, I think, is going to be to get us near a pig camp and start anomaly so that we can get some more pigs going. So we're already at 30,000 wealth, which is very problematic. So I'm going to make this a non-permanent base.
Masochist.
This is just going to be a temporary stand. So we're going to chop down. I want to get somewhere else. Do we have chem fuel? So my goal is actually to get us near pigs. So there's pigs here.
Again.
Or up here. Yeah, let's go up here. There's 50, 60. What's over here? Now, this is year round. Okay, so we're going to come down here. So we just need to get a temporary thing going. We need food.
Fuck, I sleep through that.
Did we lose some pigs?
We did. We lost a couple pigs yesterday. Yeah, we lost, I think it was 3. It might have been 4.
Fongshrine 2854 says, what do you think is the worst DLC of RimWorld?
We also have a brand new pawn that we need to name, so make sure you do exclamation join. Yo, Photo, welcome in. What do I think is the worst DLC of RimWorld is royalty, but I don't think it's bad. I just think it's not as good as the others.
Why every PZ player plays RimWorld?
I don't
also play Warhammer 3 and XCO.
I don't think that's true, but I think there are a lot, and I think there's a lot of similarities, and like I said earlier, I think it scratches an itch that RimWorld also does. Alright, so I don't care about us being outside, but I want us to not have our stuff deteriorate.
If you enraid and your whole colony bounce in shuttle, can you get back to your grav ship map after?
No, it's done. We could have. No, we could. We could come back here. I haven't expired it yet, but we're gonna expire it.
Should I pull?
Yeah, you can go ahead.
Anomaly is the worst DLC, but it's a worst of a very good bunch scenario.
Alright, I think we're gonna get our melee pawn to take that too. And Speckles, welcome in. You are our tough pawn.
Even Anomaly has a lot of cool stuff.
Have you had a look at Ascent of Ashes by any chance?
I haven't.
Very early
Ascent of
development
Ashes.
stages just now.
Alright, who's our best crafter? We lost our best crafter in the last one. Our best crafter is skill level 1. This is gonna be fantastic. I did make this guy a fast learner.
I sleep through it all.
We lost a Mighty Mouse, who was our best crafting pawn, our best construction pawn. So we're loading things in there so they don't deteriorate. This doesn't have anything in it. Like I said, we're going to try and get out of here pretty soon.
What raid came? Mechanoid.
What was it? Yeah, it was mechs. It was breacher mechs. They came from down here, right? Oh no, they came from up here. That's what it was. Okay, so we had this event or thing here. And what happened, the thing that got us to leave was just a visiting pawn decided to walk through the middle of it. It woke them up. And usually, like my experience is, they don't wake up and then attack you. They woke up and attacked us. and we couldn't handle it.
At what wealth that time?
It would have been this right here, Met Cluster, and it would have peaked like right here. So 87,000. It was crazy. Like, I don't know what this wouldn't have saved us. We had too much wealth.
Lost half the wealth.
Yeah, we want to even lose more. So my goal is to get us out of our armor. Get us out of our really good clothing. I want to get out of it. I want to sell everything. So I'm going to actually make everyone a nudist right now.
Napoleon dead.
I want to sell all of our gear. Yeah, we left Napoleon a while ago, actually. I do want you guys to be able to wear stuff, though. So go into the nudist, and you can wear utility belts and headgear. No, I don't even want the headgear for now. We're going to sell all of this gear.
Way more than the half. I remember 100k before losing Gravship.
Yeah. Food binge, wonderful. Yeah, we have so much food right now for you to binge on. Good job. How many pigs do we have? We have 5, and we have 5 beds. I don't need that. Alright, did you keep your shield belt on? You did. Alright, so we need food. Let's go hunt. For those of us that didn't go a little nutty.
Is this a bad idea to beat up pawns when they break down?
Yeah,
I just always do that.
Yes, depends. So when you're playing on losing is fun, there's a setting in the game that makes it so that they don't die, they get downed. We don't have that setting on losing is fun. So every single time you beat them like that, there's a chance you kill your pawn. So it's just a risk thing that you might not, like if you're not playing on the hardest difficulty, you might not recognize that your pawn could die because it's your pawns will always be downed when you do that.
Sits Mr. Fan says hello.
Yo, Sits, welcome in. Alright, we want to get stuff loaded in here. So let's have them load everything that we don't have right now. Like all of the gear we're going to go sell.
Remember what our end minutes mark yesterday?
For...
See the raid.
I don't, but it would have been near the end of the RimWorld video. Because I switched over to a different game. Right before we left here. So towards the end. On YouTube. I don't know about on Twitch, because we played so many different games yesterday. I'm not sure.
Fongtran 2854 says royalty is the oldest one, so I think they're not a lot content for vanilla.
Where's our graph ship? It's gone.
How was the Mecha Chameleon games?
It was a lot of fun. It took a few rounds for me to get the hang of how to move around and color things. And once I finally started learning how to do that, it was a much more enjoyable. And it felt like as soon as I was figuring that out, we stopped. Are these traders? Oh yeah, we can't trade with them. Royal Tribute Collector. But we can shoot a Mega Sloth while they're here. Oh my goodness, kid, get over here. Oh, that's our pawn. How to get your pawn killed?
reduced to atoms.
It bit him in the neck. Oh my goodness. So we have a short coming out about this today. And this was an instance where it almost happened. I have had mega sloths take one bite out of your pawn and they eat their head. That was so close. How is his neck doing? His neck is 5 out of 25. It's basically just kind of like hanging on there right now. That's crazy. I love it. Alright, do we have anything to destroy weapons a little bit? No. Who has an expensive gun? 97 masterwork. That's going to be 1,000. Another masterwork. These ones are going to be really low. So we have 2 masterworks that are worth a lot. We need to try and get the wealth down. Yeah, it's fine. 3 or 2? 2.
Soggy.
So the ship is also worth a lot, but I'm going to keep it for now. And I think we're going to move and then get rid of it, or we'll move and see how much wealth it adds. Everyone on a rec schedule? Let's see. No, let's get rec going. Oh, we need recreation. A little table. We're almost out of here. I'm just doing this to give them a small amount of rec before we leave. Yo, Swan, welcome in. So sometimes in RimWorld you have to move backwards to go forward, and this is definitely one of those instances where our wealth is way too high.
Mighty Mouse death effect who the most?
Only a -6 there. We had 3 colonists that died, apparently. I don't know if that was true. Mighty Mouse, my friend Lee Townage died. We're depressive.
No luck catching them swans.
I think
then?
Mighty Mouse was a psychopath, so I don't think anyone's super affected.
You not even reaching 100 kWym.
What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? Thanks, Cyber. Yeah, it's like, you know, I enjoy playing RimWorld when like nothing, like there's no, everything goes smoothly. But man, RimWorld is so good at just smacking you around, making things happen.
Squelium survive?
Squelium, is Squelium here? Yeah, it's right here. Oh, we're on Hall right now. Whoops. What'd they give us? A recurve bow. That's not what we need. Let's put the rice in here.
That's all that matters.
Can you guys make a pin? Oh, I wonder if we can't. There we go, we can. We also just changed our ideology to need to do dance parties. Wonder if I should go back here and pick up those real fast and leave. They're gonna add wealth though.
Sitzmestefan says Odyssey or Animal.
No! I told it not to delete that. Alright, we're caravanning. Oh well. Oh, I totally thought at the beginning of this, I went over to the shuttle, because yesterday I had told them to deconstruct it, and I thought I pushed to cancel the deconstruction. Odyssey or Anomaly? Hey, Cat Snibbles, welcome in. Everything happens crazily when you're not here. Man, this game is so good at having crazy things happen. I don't understand. Odyssey or Anomaly? What do you mean? Anomaly is my favorite DLC, but that's not a popular opinion. Alright, what can we caravan out of here with? Because I want to get out of here. How much? Carry 153. Make sure we bring our food. Alright, and then bring the more valuable stuff. Can't reach berries. Okay, well then just don't bring them.
Cat Nibble says I couldn't sleep last night, but luckily it's Sunday, so if I crash later, it will be okay.
Yeah, for sure. There's some fungus. Oh, that's at our other base. Well, we're leaving the ship behind. This thing. We'll get more. So we want to trade away things. Maybe they have an animal, like a pack animal, and we want to move down here, and then we're going to start anomaly stuff.
Are books worth getting?
Yeah. Books add recreation, and then some of the books add skills. Some of the books make it so that you rec faster. Some of the books make it so that you actually learn a technology. And then in addition to that, books, if you keep them stored by your research benches, will actually increase the speed at which you research new technologies. So you do want to collect books. So like if we look at our books in here, these ones, this is a melee book. So one of the hardest skills to upgrade is melee, because you just have to melee fight. This will increase our pawns when they're reading it all the way up to a max level of 10. This one here is a social, which is another skill that's very hard to teach. And so just them reading it will increase their social every time they're reading it.
That's amazing.
My favorite thing about the books is that the description is dependent on the quality.
Yeah, like the masterclass melee book.
While you're building a base or after?
Do you have to read the books, or is possession enough?
So to answer your question, possession's enough just to give you the bonus for research speed. But reading is where they get the skill increase.
Cat Nibble says, do you only get that bonus to research from books that give research, or
no,
all books?
All the books. You just have to store them in a bookshelf. So like if I go into here, inside of furniture, there's a new thing that happened at 1.6 called the small bookshelf or small bookcase. You put this by a bench and it will add research speed. And actually this itself doesn't. You have to put books inside of it, and then each book you add will add research speed. Hey, there's our bowl. So we could get raided while we're moving like this, or ambushed, which would be a bit of a challenge. I actually want the kid to wear these. These are, okay. So let's go in. If you didn't know, you can access this menu. It's the gear menu on a caravan. And you can slide clothing onto ponds.
Matterkurt 7228
Plain leather,
says,
that's masterwork.
We have 100 maps on shelves that helps us research space technology.
What's the cost of that? 90? Alright, you can keep these on. What is this worth? 260. I just want to get rid of... Alright, we'll keep plain leather stuff. I don't want to bring these things along. There's just too much wealth for us to handle right now. This helmet would be fine.
Old base or annexing enemies is
83. Okay, wear that then. $775 for this masterwork. No thanks. Excellent. 285. Good. 152. Alright, we'll sell the rest of this. What are these kid pants? They're worth 300. I'll actually keep the kid pants just because I want kid to have a little bit more protection. Am I rebuilding an old base or annexing an enemies? No, we're rebuilding a base. So the goal is to keep our wealth low. By annexing another base, and then there would be a lot of wealth on that tile. But at least we have 5 pigs right now. Alright, they don't have any pack animals, which is unfortunate. But we can get rid of things that we don't need for some silver, which will be lighter for us to carry. And then we can try and get some things that we're going to need. Like, again, having some of these things will help save our colony, potentially. A learning assistant. I don't want anyone to install that.
Morning, Daggeth and chat.
Yo, good morning. Welcome in.
I think you relied on your minimalist ship too much, knowing the big raid gunner inevitable came.
No,
So
we didn't rely on it. It's just RimWorld. I think we defended it really well, and I never went back and looked at it. If someone wants to look back and see what happens to that wall, I'm curious. I don't know what happened to the wall that caused that. I think that's what we really need. Mine Num might be good. Oh, heck yeah. We can get 16 Mine Num. That's worth money right now, especially when we've got poor moods. So here's the other kind of book. So this one will teach us package survival, and then this will do anomaly stuff. Void provocation. But it gives you a chance of having a mental break every hour, so no. Alright, that's good. This will be enough to get us going. Items here. Let's go back into our gear and add these onto pawns. Wait. I like that. Shock lance. Let's use the shock lance. What could we not sell that we don't want? Sold everything, okay. Then let's get down here. Now we need to find a tile that suits us. Preferably one with 2 stones. I like having marble because it adds beauty for us. Like granite marble would be great. With caves. So that'll add a little bit of extra defense for us. Unless I can find a better one. Sandstone marble, but that makes us closer to the pirates. So the whole thing I'm trying to do is we want to start doing anomaly and skip abducting. And skip abduct will abduct pawns from the closest place to you. At least that's what I've noticed. I don't know if that's necessarily in the code, but we want more pigs. Marble granite out there. A decreased animal life, increased plant life, junkyard. No thanks.
Pigs, pigs. We are the pigs.
We are the pigs. We're the pigs in space without being able to go into space.
We lost 2 or 3.
Yeah. 2 or 3.
Cat Nibbles.
I know for sure we lost 2.
Ooh, never seen you build on a tile with mountains or hills before. Will be interesting to see how you build a base there.
Yeah, maybe we do build into it.
Damn.
Do we have a pawn that can mine?
Hit.
Let's see. So, not a miner. Mining 13. Alright. So at least we have a pawn that can do some mining for us. They're basically going to chew through the rocks.
These pigs needs better defense.
They're squishy. Everyone wants bacon. It's all your fault.
Good day, good sir. D.
Oh, good morning. How you doing, Shaw? Cheers. Thank you.
Cat Nibbles says cat meow.
What? I don't eat them.
Cat Nibbles, if you are interested in watching a video where I do mountain, we just did a dirt mole run. I'll share it with you in case you want to watch it. Haha, let's get rid of this one. So here's dirt mole, and then check out the base at the end. I don't want to give away what happens at the end, but just take a look at this base.
Cat Nibbles says I am interested.
Okay, here's our base. There's our base. There's a lot going on here. And we have a few kill boxes, including a delay box, which sends them around. I'll send you the episode 1.
745, please get the blurb walk on and make it something from Hot Fuzz Laughing Face.
There you go. That was our most recent mountain base that we did.
W. Ding Luke.
Ramsey the Fool says hello.
Yo, Ramsey, welcome in. Are you really the fool? Am I the fool for asking someone with the fool in their name if they're the fool?
What are your favorite expertise to give pawns? I always struggle to know what to give them.
Yeah, I have a beginner's video. I talk about all that. So I'll go over it, but let me show you.
Don't forget the treats for the animals.
Oh,
Smiley
do we get
face.
some? Okay, we'll do. So we just did a whole beginner's guide where I talk about all of that setup here. Like when you're selecting your pawns.
Ramsey the Fool says I am new here.
What do you wish for the next DLC to be about?
Ramsey the
I want to
Fool?
see some sea exploration or new planets. Char the Fool and Ramsey the Fool. That's true. Look at all this I explained. Oh my goodness. And then come back here just a little bit. Color of it, and that's the plus.
Cat
It's gonna
Nibbles says
be
thank you.
weaker
That
than
looks
granite,
cool.
but take
Mountain
longer to
bases are
build
my
than
favorite to
sandstone.
build, but they're
You're
always
welcome.
so difficult to get up and running when
Yeah, I'm
playing
getting
hard
almost
difficulty at
entirely
that start
matched.
because they
Can't
take so
recommend
long
it
to
lower.
mine.
Yeah, the super important thing with it is to keep your base small, like we're going to be doing here. You don't need to build into the mountain right away because your wealth will be low. You want to build a little kind of base right beside where you intend to build your mountain base. Yeah, you're welcome. So favorite things to give pawns. So it's super simple now and it has shifted. You want, if you're doing this Crashlanded with 3 pawns, you want them to have a focus in one particular area. You want one that's able to build, and you want them to have a passion in this area. Build, plant, and I like craft now. When I first started, it was cook, but now I don't prioritize a cook. If I don't end up rolling a cook, we just do nutrient paste. But I prioritize getting my first pawn. I want him to be able to construct. I want a planter, and I want a crafter. I want a passion in those 3. And then from any of those 3, I want a secondary skill that's at least level 6. And I want one that's at least a medic of like 5. And then anything else is fine. And then I'm always looking for like the negative traits, you know, remember our tier list and traits?
Construction, plants at game start.
So always look for pawns that are up here. If you have to have one of these negative traits, see if you can figure out a way to make it so that it's not a negative. For example, having a pawn
says, OMG, am I live?
that's jealous
Cooking.
is not a problem. You know, maybe I should put this in the neutral. It's not really a positive.
Oh, can I have the link to that tier list?
Yeah. The jealous pawns in my playstyle, which is barracks. Am I live? We're live. The pawn that is jealous is a nothing burger if you are using barracks. The pawn that's greedy is not a problem if you only have one pawn that's not jealous and you only have one greedy. They get a bedroom. I probably should make it a command.
From the enemy's base a good idea? I mean, mechs and enemy tanks can't get into the bunker, right?
Maybe you should make it a command.
The enemy at... No, I don't think so, Starfish. Or Starprick. Because, again, it's about wealth management. And when you add a base on top and then now you've got a base underneath the ground, they add to the wealth, my understanding. They have alpacas.
You're the best, thanks.
My pleasure. Alpacas can carry, right? Somewhere in here. Animal. Pack animal, yes. Okay. So let's go ahead and get that.
I want mech alpacas.
Mecha-paca. Alright, we're gonna get rid of some components. It's just worth it to be able to move a little bit faster right now.
I want more hostile environments.
Go anomaly. Alright, now we're going to be moving much faster because we have the 2 animals. Time to destination 0.5.
Basic bases that fractions have. It's so basic.
Yeah, that would be cool if they figured out a way. Figure out a way to include AI into the game or something like that. That actually like makes the bases do something unique or different. I mean, it can't be too far along that AI is going to be implemented in games to do cool stuff like that, that takes some of the burden off of developers. Oh, we have treats, right? Thank you, Shaw, for the treats.
Anytime, mate. Smiley face.
There they go. They got it. We have an ad break coming in, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out, playing some RimWorld with us today. Question: who in chat is actually playing RimWorld right now concurrently with us?
Another Spooderman.
Spooderman. Go shop. Martok is excellent. Runner's playing. Linzar's going to be playing later. You're playing up there on the YouTube. So we have 3 playing some RimWorld along. Usually I am currently playing Neo Scavenger right now, Ramsey. You're playing right now too, Cat Nibbles?
Me?
Just just vibing.
Says I am.
Researching tribals. Maddie. Which like, yeah, that's a good question. Where are you guys currently at in your playthroughs? Are you at like the beginning, the middle, or near the end of like a ship launch or something like that? Weagle.
Just vibing.
You're spinning up pigs only run next. Dude, heck yeah. Dude, the pigs are a challenge. But you've been busy with other stuff? Are you going to play it straight up, or are you going to add a mod in that makes it so you can do pig recruitment easier? Because like, so if we were to have failed this a second time, I think I was going to add in a xenotype mod that makes it so pigs join.
Cat Nibbles says I'm playing OSRSRN.
Not me, but I plan to spin up a pigs only.
You're building a
run
ship right
next.
now? You started half a year in. So 30 days. I'd consider that still the beginning. A 20-year playthrough. You have one member of the group from the start, and you're thinking of a reset. 20 years in a reset. Man, 20 years is a long time for a colony. How many years are we in?
Midish, I think. Depends on what you
20?
define as mid and end.
Yeah, that's a great question. Are you at max raid points yet? That's what I consider end.
Attempt.
I guess some people would never get there.
Currently waiting for the first kid to be born.
Third 500% attempt. Heck
Usually
yeah.
I am, but I am currently playing Neo Scavenger.
Warren DOT.
I am on a 20-year playthrough. I have only one member of the group from the start. I'm thinking of a restart.
10,000 is max
I've
raids.
used the Xenotype mod before. Very handy on my dirt mole run.
Yeah, I did the Xenotype one too. Which one was it?
Says, I do
Starjax.
no research tribals RN.
Bomb me infinitely bout the new Spooderman. The adventure ended with Tobey Maguire for me.
Tobey Maguire was your Spider-Man? And now all the rest of them are dead to you, huh? You don't buy in the whole multiverse thing then, I imagine.
What is max raid points?
Yeah, I just answered that. 10,000, but
says in building the ship.
if you're playing against Randy Random, he can bump that up another 5,000. So with Randy Random, it's 15,000. And if you're doing the royalty ending, that bumps it up too.
I grow up with Pizza Time Toby.
Starprick, I get this sense that you're like much younger than me. I grew up with it. I guess maybe I did. How old was I when that came out? When was the first Spider-Man out? That was 2002. Okay, so I was in high school just getting ready to graduate. So I can understand you saying, like, if you're younger, like as a kid, you grew up with that one. See, I grew up with the original Spider-Man comic show. Like, I would come home and I would watch that from school.
Medicates 7228 says Maguire is canon in multiverse, so...
Definitely not that one. 94. Yeah, I would have been 9. So I would be coming home and I would watch all of these. Piggies are almost there. So one thing I recommend when you caravan is always check the needs before you drop in. So if I were to just let them drop in right now, they would be super tired. Their mood is already poor. You're going to have breakdowns. So what you want to do is let them sleep. At least they'll have their sleep up. And that'll bump their mood up. And then you can get them to do some recreation right away. But if I were to pop in right now, we would have breakdowns. So you just let them sleep. This is huge, by the way. It goes for anything when you're caravanning. Like if you're about to attack a base, make sure they sleep first. Ideally, you want their food to be up. And we do have food, so I'll wait for their food to be up too. So that they don't have to run and get food. Now, noted. Mood, we're not going to be able to improve in here because they're not able to wreck. But having the sleep up will be tremendous for their getting the mood up as soon as they land. Also, now we're able to start in light, which will help the mood. So now we settle. And, oh man, this isn't an actual mountain base. It's just hills. So what I like to do is I like to pick an area where we're going to be able to do our 25 by 25. And like this looks like it right here, right? So we're going to start putting stuff over there. I want them to bring our caravan animals here. And then I want to start designing our base. So I'm going to use this right here and this right here. And we'll do that.
New base.
New base.
Indeed.
So 25 by 25 is something that I've just experienced as super strong in this game. It helps with the mood management, having such an open space. And it really will make us so that we can utilize a lot of productivity and defense. We can go over 7. I want them to chop this area. And this will, whoops, go up 10. All the way over to here, and then over 7 more. And then this will be nice for us right here, because then we won't have to build out that area as well. So this will be our start. Things we need to get up right away are recreation, like I said.
No
table.
pigs in space this time.
No, we'll get there. I mean, the goal is to get that. That is this playthrough, is we're trying to get a big ship built out. Just we got to get there.
Love modular base designs.
We have 5 pawns, so we'll make 5. And then furniture, we don't have any couples. We do have a couple, so I need 3 beds and a double bed. These guys got put inside. I want them over here now. Not assigned to handling. I want everyone on handle. I like everyone to have handle 4. That way I can just right click and do that. They won't do it on their own, but it really makes it so that you can micromanage things. Slab beds are very important with our ideology.
Regular beds.
So the only reason you would do a normal bed is if you didn't have the ability to give them a mood increase by having this. So putting pain is virtue is really strong because they sleep on a slab bed and they get a mood increase.
Ooh, right.
One thing I want to do right away is I want our pawns that have good weapons to put their weapons in here. So assault, and I want assault rifles to be in there until quality is 50.
Leonid Zamoyling
And then I'm going to copy that.
Says $% 5x7. Sorry, a cat walked on my keyboard. Weary cat.
Oh man. Alright, did we get assault in there? We did. So take your assault rifles off if you gotta get assault rifle.
Bollading group chat.
Wait. Don't you want those percentages reversed?
No, I want the guns over here. I want them to deteriorate. So I want them to stay in here until they get down to 49. And then once they get to 49, they'll move them back over here. Putting them in the water will help them deteriorate quicker.
Oh, okay. Didn't know you wanted them to deteriorate.
Yep. Who was our construction? That's you. Oh my gosh, this guy was 1 a second ago. Now he's already 4. Huge. Put these in the bed. Guns
Deteriorating don't lose stats, only wealth.
Oh hey, I'm late. What happened to the grav ship?
Yeah, what happened?
Catnibble says weapons don't get any worse with deterioration, just their value.
Unless you're playing Combat Extended. But I'm not playing Combat Extended.
It was taken over by wasters.
Alright, we need some steel. So once we get that built, we're going to build out our Oh, this will need to get built at some point. I don't want it right now. Stone cutting benches. And I like to pump out a bunch of these. We have 5 ponds, so why not? Alright, we need a dump spot. So I'm going to put a dump spot right over here. But I'm going to say I don't want anything rot. And then I like to prioritize a storage area right here. It is going to be our raw resources, so I make that preferred. These things won't deteriorate, except for the wood, but it will be very slow. And then I make this one here. I'm going to expand that to be in the center of the room. And I want this low. We also want to get food out right away, so let's get some grow area going. Once they're done chopping wood. And let's have our builder build a roof. Is our building guy able to plant as well? Yeah, no, not you. This guy. Holy crud. Yeah, he is. Excellent. Man, okay, so this skill is so good, fast learning. Coupled with all of our passions.
I hope you found your misparked grav ship.
We already got the quest for it. So we have a quest now for the grav ship. Grav ship wreckage. So we can go get a new one. It's just way up there now. Alright, and let's put some storage here too. Because it'll take us a little while to get that built. So I link these together, and then I want them to be one priority above this one. So I just reduce it down to normal. That way all the stuff will be put out there that's not perishable. Manhunter pack, what kind? Oh, it's at our other base. Okay. So this base is only worth 20,000 right now, but it would be good to get us inside. Because we're probably going to get a raid soon. Wait, we're playing against Randy. Never mind. I don't need any of that.
The third time he botched that in a row, he'd become pork tenderloin.
Alright, so we're going to grow some rice. But I also want to get our wind turbines put down. They're not a priority. Yet. Soon they will be.
I think main calls you raided last time due to Jade Fence.
Leonid Zamoylenko
The Jade Fence
says 4 Ruki Palavina Eparutka Aleska M. You, Lermontom.
So let's type in English only because I have to moderate. And if we're not typing in English, I can't moderate. So English only, please. Alright, we do have the insects here, so I do need to be careful of that. So that's where zones come in. Very important. We're gonna do... inside.
Was it Spanish?
No.
I can do Spanish.
Well, that wasn't Spanish. I don't know what language that was. Inside. And then this will be our work. This will be a no-go. This will be a do it.
Leonid Samoilenko 8 Kiyosho says Lёня стаканчики чалиска на чучух и 882747 голов термоядерный.
Alright, last warning, I'm gonna have to ban you.
Oh, that's in YouTube.
Leonid Samoilenka L8 Kjes Chuchuch Banan Yeleska no 848
So this is delayed. That was a previous one. But if another one comes through like that, I gotta ban you.
WDing Classic YouTube chat.
Yeah. Good times. Good times. Can we get these built? What's preventing us from building them? This is really what's holding us up from getting this base built out. There we go. All right, so now we want to load marble.
Leonid Samoilenko says, "Стаканчики Вова, банан стаканчик, а я перучка, а 2,5 Вова."
I'm thinking that's the last one because there was 3 of those.
Лермонтов.
And I apologize, I don't know what was said, so I don't condone anything that was said there. I think someone was just trying to be funny.
Says, sorry, I accidentally launched a virus.
This one was Russian. Still got no clue what it says with this accent.
He might praise you for your shorts.
He might. He likes my shorts. I got new shorts on today.
Definitely not offensive, though.
YouTube's bugging out for you?
8K says,
Sorry to hear
sorry,
that.
I don't know what language this was too.
Okay, so we got those going. So now it's time to build out our main structure of our base. And you're wondering why marble? Marble is not very strong. Marble adds beauty to your base. And beauty is important even when pain is virtue. Pawns like being around pretty things. And just having them around these stones will be beneficial.
Ramsey the Fool says I am swapping to Twitch because YouTube is bugging out for me sad face.
And then we want to put some columns in.
Dirt is virtue when?
Dirt is virtue? Yeah. Where's that one? I want dirt. Get ascetic pawns, and then dirt is virtue for sure. So something I like to prioritize here too is I like getting air conditions put in. We put them right by there because then they'll be linked. Now the reason, one of the main reasons I like putting coolers here is because it'll become a high priority target when we have our base open here. And you know what? I'm thinking I should have swapped this around. This is unfortunate. I should have made this the entry point. It's okay. If I had made this the entry point, I would have less to build. I still can.
It's not too late to change it.
It's not. We'll do it.
I have caravaned from the faraway delayed lands of YouTube.
Welcome in. Just a little extra work that I made myself have to do. Not the end of the world. I want that there. That's in the wrong spot. If I want this here, then I want the other one to be here. Why am I having such a hard time with this? Do that? Yeah. Hurting my brain. I want that one to be just outside of that, right here. Over one. And then this one will fit right there. Then that one will go here, so shrink this.
You the one wrote chat in foreign language.
Ramsey, welcome in. No, I think that was it's Ramsey the Fool, right?
Let's not discuss that further.
I am the fool, yes.
No worries. No worries.
I'm worried.
Big Brain Energy 9486 says some wholesome RimWorld on a Sunday morning.
Big brain energy. I love it. I love it. Okay, so pigs, they want to keep things cool, but I'm not going to get a fridge stored right now, although it would be helpful for us getting meat. I think we'll be okay. We're on a fully, like a tile that you can grow year round. Toddler, I need to make it so you don't run. Okay, we need to get your stuff set up too. So furniture for the toddler. We need blackboards.
Cat Nibbles says return the slab to Ramses.
And then we need a desk. And I need to make sure toddler doesn't go over here. So we need to set a no-go zone. And I'm going to make it this whole quadrant, which is unfortunate. Or we just set him into work. But the problem with this toddler is he's got a need right now for... Oh, he doesn't. Okay, yeah, you're getting put into work.
Are you building under an overhang?
Kind of. We built the overhang. The game thinks we're in combat because this base has these here.
All right.
Yeah, we built this overhang for us because we want to get it roofed. I don't want roof in here.
Combat music is amazing, though.
Yeah, it just puts me like thinking like combat's happening right now when it's not. It is good though.
Oh, that's just roof shadow.
Yeah, roof. We need to put a roof here. Where is overhead mountain? Let's take a look. That is a good thing to know. So we will have insects spawning here because it has to be within 30 tiles of your man-made structures. And this is definitely 30 tiles.
Big Brain Energy 9486.
So insects will spawn in there.
I've been seeing many of your shorts on YouTube the last few weeks, and it has massively expanded my RimWorld knowledge. Thank you.
Big Brain, I am glad to hear that. Thank you for sharing that with us here. Appreciate it. Alright, the Manhunter stopped. I don't need that built right now. I'm seeing them haul now, so they're getting close to moving those. Good. Oh. I want these built right away. We need to get our kids learning up. Trade.
Fight me Lurko Stabby.
I don't want any of that. Inspired recruitment? Okay, we could use that if we get a pig that comes. Beggar's Wish. Are any of you pigs? No pigs.
Cat Nibbles says Daggett streams are great for learning. I consider myself fairly knowledgeable at RimWorld, and every time show up I learn something new.
Heck yeah.
All of them be basic.
Yep. Dang baseliners. We're getting lowish on food, but I'm thinking we'll have enough by the time they get here. And we can always dispatch our alpacas. We could also dispatch these guys. That would be some food for us. We'll let them stick around for a little bit. Dude, I want this built right away. Also, let's put this in our home zone so we start cleaning it up when they run out of things to do. Alright, kid is able to learn faster now. There we go. Tier 6. We have 7 days to get them up to tier 7. I don't think it's going to happen. You never know.
$67.
Some would say. The things that will help us get faster.
Spares no expenses. Made this base epic and any raiders regret raiding it.
Can we build that? No, we can't. So this requires construction level of 4. What are we? Oh, we're already 6. That's crazy. We just don't have enough. We don't have enough steel mined yet. Who's our miner?
Was the ship actually lost?
Okay, our miner is our main construction. Was the ship lost? They stole our engine.
Misplaced.
Yeah.
Can't find VOD on YouTube. W. Dane Sag.
Can't find the VOD on YouTube for what, Swan? For yesterday?
Damn.
It's in our live tab.
By the way, will harvesting organs reduce amount of meat porn will drop upon butchering?
No, not to my knowledge. Good question, though. The biggest thing is having your cooking level and having a butcher table.
Good question.
And I believe manipulation as well. But let's look at that.
They won't drop sausages, but they'll drop nuggets.
14, 15, and 16 are missing point.
All right, so skill of cooking. All factors multiply with each other. Fresh corpse into meat and leather. The minimum is 0%. Its maximum is 150. Its default value is 100. So you could get up to 150 here. If they have higher manipulation, then you can get all the way at level 12 cooking, and you have 150 manipulation. Then you can get 150 of the meat and leather that you would normally get.
It removes the donator's organs.
Looks like sight is also important.
Shot out.
Sight is important up to 100%.
Does it hurt?
Oh, they're leaving. We do need food.
Anesthetics, LUL.
Does getting shot hurt?
Condre 3000 says chefs showing off their skill by manifesting extra meat from animals.
Hold on. You won't carry? Oh, do I not have a spot for him? I have a spot. Why won't you haul? Carry. Corpses. Fresh. Oh, that's not in our work zone. So the game is so good at this. Like, why won't you listen to me? They won't listen to me because I told them not to go out of our zone. Alright, and I like to put a spot right by our butchering table for corpses. Non-rotten.
But Mom said no playing outside.
Pretty much.
Brown 9522 says pizzaga.
Pizzaga. I had pizza last night. It was really good. And there was pineapple on it, and it was amazing. Alright, I want apparel out here that's tainted. Oh, wrong button.
Lens RP vid lens or pizza.
Let's strip them, because then we can get that clothes. Oh, it's awful.
I had a lavish pizza 5 minutes ago. Perfect.
Did it have pineapple?
7228 says Ugg pineapple.
Ugh. Oh man, we're team pineapple here.
Pizza time.
All right, our toddler has gained age 10. Now they can get 1 skill and 1 trait. Too smart I see as a positive, as long as you can mood manage. Global learning factor of 12.
Veggies, and most of them were wasted while cooking at LUL.
Do we have a medic? We have a medic.
With bacon, how does that make you feel?
I think we're gonna go crafting. Craft so far.
Says, all right, Dagatha, you were my favorite streamer, but now that I know your pizza preferences, I shall be leaving forever.
Nice to know you, Cat Nibbles. You know, pineapple is pretty divisive, so I get it. You know, it's like one of those topics like politics. Really shouldn't bring up in a stream because you're just gonna make chat mad at you. Yeah, I get it.
I should get a pizza. I haven't had one in a while.
I could go for some of my cold pizza right now. I could eat pineapple pizza on stream right now. How many people would we turn away from the stream if we did such a thing?
I had Bug Meats pizza.
Valid. Big Brain Energy 9486 says, do you play on the default medium-sized tiles or ever venture into the larger tiles?
We're in a larger tile right now. It's the medium, one larger. We need to get our assault rifles.
Do it.
Do it.
67.
These aren't pigs, right? They're imps. It's a good thing it's raining right now.
Just to spite us, LUL.
Make us go wild.
Medicurt
Get
7228
your gun.
says, don't do this.
67W Dane Freaky.
Pineapple is good.
They're done.
But all the places that sell it near me sell it.
Toddler is wearing our shield belt right now.
And it's not that good.
Any more? Oh, there's more coming. There's more coming. Toddler, I need you to drop the shield belt, dude. Hey, it's my fault. I need you to grab your shield belt. I need the rest of you go that way. Toddler, get away. Back up. Okay, actually, you can come here. Let them hit you. And then we'll shoot these from flanking. Father, just go away. I don't need you getting hit. Okay, this guy's gonna start fires. Someone get the pig off.
3000 says pizza ISNT what it used to be when I was a kid. We had a place down the road that loaded them with toppings. Now they are mostly bread. Italians everywhere shake their heads at current our pizza.
There's places like that. My son works at a pizza shop that makes like authentic pizza that's thin and tasty.
Nothing is as good as it was when we were kids.
You just gotta search and find it. You can still find it. But sometimes I do dig like a big deep crust. You know, there's times for it.
Computers are much better. Tongue sticking out.
Okay, so I need to change our assignment policy. I have them set to nudist. I need everyone but you to be range. And then I need you to be melee.
Or just more powerful.
Computers aren't tasty.
Better and more powerful. A lot more capable.
Dude, get to work. Why do we take those off? Oh, because they're 50. You know what? Keep those on. Kid, I want you to wear that. I don't care. Psychic drone. Alright, and we are in this super helpful for the psychic drone, but it's only affecting females. Now this will make us work slower, so I'm going to get them off of it. It like reduces your productivity by like 20-30%. Who's our female? You're female. Male. Mind of Killian, male. Who's our married couple? You guys need to be in the bed at the same time.
Cat Nibble says, don't forget you have the Sooth Serum as well.
Yeah, we have Mind Numb. That's a good point. We have a lot of them.
You know
and
what?
They're worth a lot.
I'm gonna go get myself some pizza.
Do it. Let us know what toppings you get.
Will do.
Oh, we need a name. What's our settlement name here? These pigs. We have a bull? When did that happen? Oh, that's at our other base. Okay.
Beaconville.
Beaconville. Baconville?
Cat Nibbles says, brother, can I have some oats?
Give me some oats. Medical level 2. Attaboy.
Yes, I spelled this wrong.
How about just sausage? We can name our ship the Baconator. Alright, we can harvest that too. Heck yeah.
Ultra-Arena70 says, guys, did you know that you can change the order of the colonists at the top bar by dragging them with right mouse click?
Yeah, isn't that crazy? We got the plague for our bull. Sorry, bull. You're just gonna have the plague over there. Shazir. Let's get you some good medicine. Cheap, where are you? Other base. So Shazir, I want to have him preach health.
Why do we still have Old Base?
I haven't decided if I want to go back there and collect anything.
Bait Raiders.
I don't know. We might not. There's a couple sieges here. Really not harming anything by leaving it open. Except by giving us extra notifications.
RimWorld is the only game I can understand someone having greater than 10K hours in.
Yeah, there was a couple other games that I did that for sure. As a kid growing up, for sure. Like Counter-Strike was one of them. StarCraft, I probably put 10K. Maybe not. Unfortunate you couldn't figure out how much you did. Yeah.
Did you construct additional pylons?
All the time. Our alpaca just got hit by lightning.
So, how do you find your first advanced component?
Chat,
StarCraft
can you put some advanced components in chat? Find the emote for the advanced components. Sholins are the way. I played a lot of Age of Empires also. Civilizations. I mean, the whole franchise I've played a ton.
Daggett 2, advanced component.
Advanced component, there it is. That's how you get your first advanced component. You just ask chat.
CIV5
You know
is
what?
my favorite.
We're not going to do those for now because we don't have extra. If we need ACs, we'll do it later.
But you need 2 to build the bench. Disappointed.
You do, you need 2, but you build the bench to get them. Civ 5 was your favorite? I really like the one on the PlayStation. Civilization Revolution.
I sunk thousands of hours into Heroes of Might and Magic as kids on the family PC.
Alright, what's wrong with you? Do I need to give you some mind numb?
I still play Civ 2.
Civ 2 is a classic.
Cad Nibbles
Oh
says
my
I played
goodness,
so
we almost
much
have a
Civ
base.
Revolution on the Xbox OMG.
Yeah, I loved that game. I played it almost every day, every night to kind of wind down. Move that down 1. Oh, we're finally building the other ones. Thank you. Now that we have it all done. So one adjustment I made is our construction pawn is our only mining pawn. I said if they don't have anything, then go mine. And it's going to make them a little upset, but at least we're getting steel now.
Alpha Centauri WDing HNGH.
Alright, what are your needs right now? Lore drawing and lesson taking. Yo, Nightwolf. Good evening. It still sucks how Civ games are nearly a decade apart. Yeah, they are really far apart. But they have to, like... They make so many adjustments from what they release, and then once they make it finalized...
Still sucks how Civ games are nearly a decade apart on release dates.
Igor Hoffman.
Igor
Thank you, appreciate it. Welcome in.
Milzyak says, hi, first time watching, found you on TikTok.
Oh, that's awesome. Thanks for stopping in. You're the second person to say that they found us on TikTok.
And then Civ 7 was really mid within Krungo.
Nightwolf, can you answer the question? Because I'm curious.
I saw you lose the ship yesterday morning. Not like this.
The wall? How did the wall get destroyed? Did they destroy it? Did they shoot us accidentally destroy it? Was there a grenade that was thrown that destroyed it? I don't know how that wall got destroyed. Too low. Well, what construction level do we have to be? Level 4. I want to get power going so that we can get some light in here. We're going to need a battery. We're going to build a floodlight.
You won't like my answer. I honestly didn't see because I was playing Power World.
Dude, no, that doesn't fine.
One in the background.
No worries.
Warren Crawl.
I'm still trying to figure it out. If someone wants to check it out, figure it out, that'd be awesome. If not, we may never know. If someone watching the video sometime down the line watched it yesterday, the previous episode, and then watches this one, leave it in the comments. We'd love to know. Yo, Swan, welcome in. There we go. We got lighting finally.
Warren, hello. Millsy EFCX says, do you use any mods?
Yeah, exclamation mods. Here they go.
For you now.
Appreciate it. An evil gnome. Yeah, I believe it. Alright, so we need to build out these right here. Piggies are getting hungry, but we're about to harvest. So I'm going to let them harvest a little sooner than... Transport pod. That doesn't sound like a kid. Or I mean a pig.
Cat Nibble says,
it's
do you
food.
know at around what hour mark the raid happened? I can check for you.
I'm not sure. I think there was probably 3 hours left after it happened, or 2 hours left, because, man, there was a lot of turmoil. Hey, we got some loving going. I like it. We're in a poor bed. I need to get them a better bed. Okay, we have a normal good. Let's get some more wood chopped. Oh, we have a ton of wood set to be chopped. Just not in our area.
3 hours, 3 minutes in the VOD.
Oh, you found it? So what happened? Oh, we took off our assault rifles.
Did Dagoth scream?
Did I scream? I don't think so. I thought for a chance.
Says in watching RN.
I thought we had a chance at it, but we didn't. Our mood's doing pretty good. Otherwise, I would have them build some pretty things in here. The walls are adding the beauty. That's nice. I want wood, so I'm going to have them pause.
Watch back live with us when narrate what happened.
Sure, we can watch. Did you find it?
3 hours.
3 hours, 3 minutes. Okay. Let me mute this.
One of them hit the grav wall.
Yo, welcome in. We are live both on Twitch and YouTube. This is our RimWorld Pigskins only episode 16.
FTX says, how long ago did you start?
An hour and 52 minutes ago. Okay, so we're setting up inside here because they went and destroyed all of our protective layers, which is fine.
Oh, they destroyed our ship, our batteries.
Okay, that was the mortar, but this is the wall right here that gets broken. So I put our guys here so that we could shoot them so they don't run through here.
The opposite side of it.
But I think that causes an issue. We're shooting at them. They're right by the wall that's about to break.
The explosion will go through, but it will hit at the edge of it.
Cat Nibble says, yeah, it's hard to see. I had to rewind.
There. Okay, so we don't actually see what happened with it. All we can see is the walls here is fine. And the way that they should behave is they should come up through here. Because they have a path to us. They're not going to break our walls.
Mighty, you're right there.
But something causes this wall right here to be destroyed. I'm wondering if that took a mortar shot earlier and maybe the wall was weakened.
It could be that you shot it while shooting the enemy coming up.
Yeah, but these walls have like 400 hit points.
Shots is what probably caused it because I can't think of anything else doing it.
Oh, they destroyed
so what I'm thinking is it might have been a mortar shot that weakened the wall.
Use it against high explosive like Doomsday XD.
It works. It works against high explosives. You just have to be on the opposite side of it.
And then they probably break it on accident.
The explosion will go
because our shots didn't do it, and now I go in here and then I start looking up and they're in. Now they're in. So let me rewind just a little bit. I want to see at the beginning of this. As we come back up, is this trap destroyed? If this trap is destroyed, then it means that their mortar shot hit us. Because remember, this was a siege raid.
There is frame, you see them in the wall.
Well, yesterday the gods seemed stressed.
Press left right arrow key.
Our pack. They have one too.
Oh, okay, cool. They almost killed us right there.
Yes, one of your traps is destroyed, I believe.
Okay, I think then they mortared it.
Oh, back up. That's not good.
This was super stressful here because we didn't have them having go juice yet.
Go, 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 go.
But the Ikaten are slow, so we had that on them a little bit. I'm glad they didn't like call that bear. That would have been a problem. That was perfect right there. That's the first time I've ever used the Phoenix armor like that. Are we watching on 720?
Alright, we gotta get you guys back inside.
Nice. Yo-Yo takes a hit. Eat your go juice and go.
Deja vu.
Yeah, okay, so here. If we pause this.
Good
I
afternoon.
think what happened, looking at this, a mortar hit here, it destroyed that. And I think it weakened the wall. Because we can see that they mortared here as well. Yo, Midge, welcome in. I think they weakened this wall right here, and then when they were shooting at us, they shot the wall, causing them to open it. Yeah, you can see like the little scuff right there. So that's what happened. A siege hit our wall. We going up here, we're going to shoot them. We're going to win this. This is our, like, we've won this. They're just going after these little turrets that are on the outside.
They got one shot off to the ship.
Mighty,
they hit it here and they hit it down there.
I see it now.
That guy was bleeding to death. They're so close to dying. And the whole reason I do this is just try and save some of our traps. Like, we didn't need to send them in there like that. But had that wall not been weakened, we would have been fine. Now, here is what I could have done differently. And you'll see in a lot of our grab ship playthroughs, I actually build a wall around this. Like, there's no reason that you need to go in and access this. So I build a complete wall around here with no doors. And if we had that, then this run was fine. So if you're doing grav ship, build the wall around this. I also like to put a room around the comms console. And I like to put a room around the chem fuel tanks. Especially early on. If you build out your grav ship wide enough and big enough, then usually it's not a problem. And I thought we were pretty safe in this ship, but I guess having this wall right here was problematic. We could have doubled this wall. And I was just getting ready. We were going to be setting up this to be at the bottom. And we were going to double wall everything here. So they just barely got to us before we had a chance to do that.
Yes, we learned way back when you had your first grav core stolen.
And look, yeah, don't make the same mistake as me by not fixing that.
Catnibble says, "Oh well, it took a very interesting turn. Having
It sure
to go
did.
around for a little while."
It took an interesting turn. All right, so we have food. I want to get some clothing going for our pawn, so we're gonna get a electric tailor bench set up.
You basically repeat the same mistake twice.
Basically. Yeah, don't be me. All right, you're upset again. Very low expectations. You have all of these upset. All right, just have another one. That's the whole reason we bought them, right? Why are we not making... Oh, there's no marble in our work area anymore, so we need to expand out our work area.
But yesterday, an unexpected undersight.
Anything can happen on the rim. I'm not even gonna go grab that guy. We don't need anything. I mean, his leather might be nice.
Anomaly ending now. I mean, we did mech ending with the huzzas.
We might. That's where we're headed. I want to do the anomaly stuff at a minimum so that we can start getting some pigs recruited that way. But once we get our compound built, I'm going to start the anomaly. It'll be interesting to see where it spawns on the map.
On guard, I had to increase my volume because my car idling snores so loud I can't hear you properly.
Aw. You gotta record that and send it into the Discord. Snoring cars are awesome. You know what? Do I need that? Yes.
Milzifx has been meaning to play my RimWorld run but can't stop watching RimWorld videos.
Are you able to... Do you have two monitors? Because that was my favorite way of playing RimWorld, was watching RimWorld while playing RimWorld.
He's an old car, but
All right.
he's my baby.
We're going dusters, and I want them to use human leather for now. That's fine. And our number one crafter. And I want to get this put right by him. Link settings. And we're going to put all of our textiles there besides cloth.
What's the mod for loading build settings and so on?
KV save storage. It is so nice, especially when you like doing new beginnings, but it's tedious doing bills. So KV save storage. There you go. There's a link to it. You just click the link and you can actually add it right in if you're on Steam.
Milsey EFCX says no, just one, but I guess could watch it on my phone and play on my computer.
Yeah, for sure. So much fun doing that. The only thing is, like, when I would do that is I'd have to turn the game music off on my game when I was watching stream, or when I do watch streamers that are playing RimWorld and I'm playing at the same time, I turn my music off because I don't want to hear my music and their music at the same time. Drove me a little bonkers.
Just Like Blood 9759 says, why are they happy?
Because we're pigs, and I'm keeping them happy. So, why are they happy? Go into your pawn's needs and figure out how to keep them full. So you want them to have sleep and rec and beauty up high, right? We're lacking the beauty a little bit, but one of the main things that we're having is I only have our pawns doing tasks that they like doing. That's a huge part of it. Even though this room is ugly, I could actually change that pretty quickly just by putting concrete in it. But we're surrounded by the marble walls, so that helps with beauty a little bit. They're doing work that they like to do. Now we have one pawn that has continuously stayed upset, and I have Mind Numb Serum to give it to him. I'd rather have him take the Mind Numb than have a breakdown.
Kill corridor or turret towers or both this time?
So the way I like to start is we do a kill corridor, and we do a little tunnel at the end. It's called the shotgun tunnel kill box. That's what I like to call it. And so we'll have our main melee pawn right here, and we'll have our shooting pawns behind the pillars. And this can handle quite a bit. So we're going to start the anomaly research. I don't want to be building an outer compound right away, but we'll eventually build an outer compound.
No air fryer corridor A.
Not right now. We might. A nice little burn box.
Cat Nibbles says I love combat shotguns.
Yeah. We're already making masterwork. That is good and bad. I really don't need you making that good of stuff, dude. I just need us to have some clothing. Too bad I can't tell him to make worse stuff. I could have a different crafter craft.
No leather. W. Dean. Panic.
Our pigs are wearing human leather. Alright, I think this human died. Not yet. Hold off. Let's get the second one done there. And then let's shrink some of this, because I want to get other stuff growing too. So we want to get some smoke leaf.
Are there fireproof clothing? I think pure leather can't burn.
We'll look. I think it is burnable.
Is there ever a good situation to use tainted armor? Or
Absolutely.
Is the debuff too strong?
Yeah, if you have happy enough pawns, use it. Or go inhumanized, and maybe we could even switch our pigs to that at some point. I want cotton. And then I want to get some psychite going.
Any in-game lore reason steel walls burn like wood walls.
I just think it's because developers don't want to make them super strong.
Very hard to burn IRL.
Alright, so let's look at the human leather. Flammability. is 100%.
Strand is fire resistant.
Yeah, Devil Strand is. Human leather will catch on fire and it will burn, baby, burn. Alright, we have a Psychic Soothe now. Our female is happy. I'm going to take them off of this.
Cat Nibbles says I will often take power armor even if it's tainted. They don't have to wear it all the time, but when a raid comes you can put it on for the extra protection.
Yeah, it's a good idea too. I tend to... Yeah, absolutely. You can micromanage that. I think that's a good idea. We're going to move them over to this bed.
What happened to your old power armor?
We got rid of it. I wanted to get to here and lower our wealth. And we're working on lowering our wealth. These weapons were quite a bit expensive. Now they're reducing down in wealth as they sit in the water. Like, these Masterworks are as good as the other ones, but this is only $100. Alright, time to build some security. Security! Alright, home zone.
Would you raid them for revenge? They kill mouse.
You know, it does suck that they killed our Mighty Mouse.
Cat Nibbles says Randy.
Not gonna lie. Mighty Mouse was an amazing pawn. I'm actually just really... It's amazing that we got this one. Tough, melee passion, fast learning. It's so good that we had Salami join us. Well, Salami's actually colony born. Who's our parents? Thunder and Shazir. Perfect. They still have mom and dad. And this one also.
Vengeance.
Siblings. Oh, we're getting some alpaca. Oh, they're probably going to botch this. Oh, they got some wool. Ah, nice. I think we'll make some pants from that. Yep. We need a battery going. Or two. And I need to get some lights put in here. And then I also want to start getting some flooring done. Oh my goodness. Stop making legendaries. Alright, I can't have you doing this anymore. You're too good. Thunder, you're a crafter right now.
Cat Nibbles says just remove his hands. He will find it difficult to make anything.
Yeah, really.
The company had to LT.
because you're too good.
Yeah, leave our colony. You're making too good of stuff. Making legendary pants. Our wealth is at 26,000 now. Alright, so we need to reduce wealth. This is good to protect us right now if we can get some of this wealth down. Some of the best ways to get wealth down is to remove flooring.
I'm back with Kebab Barbecue Pizza.
Yum, you did it. All right, so we're going to change from work to no-go. And no-go is going to be set up like this. I like to just grab the whole area where we don't want them to go. And then I invert it. So just removing flooring is going to reduce our wealth. Are you upset again? Use my num. Alright, we're going to start storing our food in here. So all I have to do is I have to set the food to be preferred, because that'll be one above what we set these, which is normal.
After fleeing away from their base destroyed, does their expectations reset to low
Yes.
expectations?
It's set to your wealth of your colony. So yeah, when you look in here, moderate expectations. Oh, that one doesn't have any. Very low expectations. This one has moderate because they also have a title. But yeah, their expectations get reset. Which is one of the reasons why, like, you want to move them off of a tile like that in that situation. Like, of course, ideally you don't want to have to. But when things happen, sometimes you have to. Or if you don't, then your game's going to end. Which animal? Our ram, which isn't even on this tile. Dude, I want some pizza right now.
Sup?
Yo, week, welcome in. What are you doing? Oh my goodness, you went all the way over there for that. You didn't finish this. You ran all the way over for that. Oh, I wonder if this is in there. That's not in there.
Cat Nibble says same. I think I'll get a pizza for dinner tonight.
I think I'm going to have it for breakfast, maybe lunch, and dinner. I'm just going to pizza myself today.
I've got some
How you doing,
spicy
Coon?
noodles.
What kind of spicy noodles? I'm always down with some spicy noodles. No thanks. Hey, how do you get your advanced components? Get an infestation of 5 hives.
Wish I could eat a pizza. I'm so sick today.
Comrade, I'm sorry to hear that. I hope you can recover quickly. Ghost peppers are delicious.
IDK how to call it in Eng. Bulldog something
Oh,
like this.
Bulldog is so good.
Pizza time.
Yes, pineapple pizza. I'm doing really well, except I'm just hungry. We were talking about pizza earlier. Wealth is going down. Let's check it. Let's looking at our wealth. Last 30 days.
Isadap fried noodles.
Right, you shouldn't have nothing that you could do. Oh, yeah. Is there research that we still need to do? Hey, welcome in, John. Jan. We could do Devil Strand research.
just tuning in.
How are our weapons? They're cooking still. What are the EMPs? How much are they worth? 315. We could store EMPs out here too. Healer mech serum. How much are you worth?
Pizza? I like pizza with pineapple topping.
Heck yeah, team pineapple pizza. All right, let's store the healer mech serum out there too.
It's super hot for me. I'm really not a spicy enjoyer. I always getting surprised with my friends who can literally eat red peppers itself.
Burning them degrade them faster than soaking right.
Yeah, I just don't have anything to burn with. Or if we had grenades, we could do that too. Or if we could have a pawn punch it, but you can't have pawn punch things like that. Shazir has nothing to do. I could almost take them off of production specialist right now so they could help us with other stuff. But then they'd get upset. But you know what? I think we're going to do it.
Use ghost pepper samyang to burn them.
Is this a new run?
No, this is our current run.
Why are you sacrificing those weapons? Shocked face, I'm muted, so I don't know why I'm asking, haha.
Is this the same run from yesterday?
It is. So here's how long our colony's been alive. When you come in, you can always see how long our colony's been alive right here. So you know that we didn't restart. I don't know why I'm asking. I'm muted. Thanks, chat, for helping out. Alright, so now they can do other work that they couldn't a minute ago. So I'm going to allow them to mine. I'm going to make it so that they can haul and clean. Wait, why do I have 3 people cleaning? I want the kid cleaning. Alright, we're close to starting Anomaly. I just want to get the rest of the wealth that we can down before we start. Hydrate, thank you. Pierce.
To decrease their worth to maintain wealth.
This one's only worth 265. This one's worth 600. It doesn't maintain wealth, but it maintains their damage DPS. We want to reduce wealth. Drifter. Unnatural healing again. Do we have anyone that needs something? No.
Correct word is manage wealth.
Hold on, come here. Perfect. Guys, anytime you get an unnatural healer and you're not doing one of these challenge runs, take them.
Honestly, it's insane that you have only 25k wealth with this hammer, assault rifle, and goddamn 5 pawns.
Yep, wealth management.
6454 says, good evening.
Yo, Elise, welcome in.
I probably would
Good
have
evening.
50k or something.
Yep, and then we'd wipe. That's right. So something we're going to need to get set up are the containment spots for the anomaly things. We'll create some inside of here. So we'll just mine. Actually, let's take a look.
Prepare for Combat is a cool mod for people like me who hate wealth management, laughing face.
So we'll mine out here like this. And we'll make some rooms for the entities that we're going to capture.
Alan Mirage 1007 says, saw a clip of Gordon Ramsay spreading lemon puree on sourdough, topped with cream, then bake it like a pizza. The Italian chef said he loves it.
Nom 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 nom. All right, so I'm setting those up, but we're not going to do it yet.
Anomalies add wealth?
I don't think anomalies... Well, they might add a little bit. But the things that you build in there add wealth.
Can you breed them?
No, you cannot.
Cat Nibble says, I'm going to go nap before I continue my day. If you're still live when I wake up ill, come say hello. Otherwise,
All right.
have a great stream, Dagos.
Thank you, appreciate it. Have a good nap. All right, what do we do with this guy? I'm very conflicted. What does our ideology say?
In Anomaly, the
We allow
duplication obelisk
baseliners.
is my favorite thing.
Oh, he's gonna go get food.
So new experience.
Can you milk them?
It's interesting how the anomaly things can go in and interact with insects and not die.
Using ghouls in this run?
I would like to. I don't know if we're going to keep this guy, but when you grab one, you can't allow them to doctor because they might have metal horrors. You can't allow them to warden, and you can't allow them to cook.
Baseliner wooding, no.
Yeah, but he's an unnatural healer. Think of how strong that could be for our colony.
Did you activate Obelisk already?
No, not yet. We're waiting to reduce the wealth on the map, and then we'll starting it. We're close. We need to try and convert him.
I thought metal horror doesn't spawn without activation.
I don't think it does either, but I just treat them all the same way. Masterful. Beautiful. They're one of us now. Alright, I'm gonna make them our crafter. Oh, let's build this too. I missed that. And we're getting raided. We're gonna prepare. That's the other base. Ikaten, go destroy our base. We might get rid of it now. They're actually gonna go attack these probably.
Squealing, you're gonna learn about supernatural things.
Oh no, they'll come attack. We'll see.
Is this anomaly guys always leave? Maybe it's better to capture him after accepting join. I don't know, to be honest.
What we could do to test what he has wrong with him is we could punch him in his face, but we need a prison set up for it. I'll show you in a second. Kier, welcome in. Thanks for the goose pets. Let me see if I can reach them.
That's how I test my colleague too. On their face.
Yep, just punch him in the face.
Floofs.
He's so floofy. How's our wealth looking? Leveling. Now we're getting raided here. Neanderthals.
To see what's wrong with him.
You guys gotta go get your weapons. Actually, you need to go get your... Find them and then get your weapon. Pick that up. And pick that up. I don't want them taking it. Grab your weapon. Alright, so they might break that door. If they do, then they'll get stuck in this room. Hopefully grabbing a new target. And again, we can put our shooters here to start. Oh, you don't have a weapon. Starting fire somewhere. Oh, that's the other base. Move, kid, move. Let them leave. Oh, you don't get hit.
Why did you put the gun in the water? I'm curious.
Yeah, it's a wealth management tactic. Man, if we could save one of these for a ghoul. We'll get one later. I don't need to keep an extra prisoner right now. Or do we? Our builder, I need you to build that right away. Carry him. Strip him. Carry him. Here. I want you to build that. We might. So we can just chop his legs off and then he's not that big of a deal. Alright, so that's rebuilt. We do need to get our... So this is Randy. Remember, he can always raid right away. And how big of a Randy raid was that? We'll look in a second. So when you put your weapons in the water like I'm doing, it reduces their wealth. But they're going to operate the same regardless of what their wealth is. So actually I'm going to reduce this even more. So they could be down to 1%.
The masterwork weapons worth to maintain his wealth to have smaller raids. It degrade over time in terms of quality and worth.
But their ability and function will be the same.
What mod gives the raid point counter?
Visible raid points. And let's take a look. So it was a little bit larger than a Cassandra raid at this wealth, but not that much.
Sorry, I'm paraphrasing you. I got horrible delay.
Oh, you did fine. No, you did great. Thank you. Healer Mech Serum is reducing its wealth too. So what I'll eventually do... So this is going to reduce down to 43. I'm going to create a spot for the Healer Mech Serum right here. At 42, they'll move it over there. And now we have a healer. Like, if we keep this guy, I don't know if we are, but if we keep them, we don't even need that.
So, it means lowering the price of weapons?
It means lowering the price of weapons, which means lowering the price of our base, which means smaller raid sizes.
Slightly ominous that you got raided right after the abandoned tile got raided, Monka.
Yeah, and it's Randy, so it could happen, like on either base could get raided without the other one getting raided. What did they do over here? Okay, they destroyed things. We don't need to keep this anymore. We're just going to get rid of it. There.
Oh, new knowledge. +1.
Heck yeah. It's part of wealth management. A little cheesy. But, you know, you want to play this game at the highest difficulty. Implementing a little cheese never hurts.
Winning +2.
+2. Woohoo! Alright, and we want to get him a bed.
Afternoon snacks, so it is to be expected.
Randy wants pizza like me. And we need more trees chopped.
Me too. Dante turns so hard to see her and in them a dance.
Alright, and that was a pretty large raid, so I think we'll get the rest of them. Just in case he gives us a 1.5 size raid, we'll get the rest of these put up. And then once we're done with that, and we've got all the flooring done, we'll start Anomaly. Our wealth is higher than I want it, though.
Oh, de God. Can you dance? Legit case.
Of course I can dance.
Alan Mirage 1007 says, do you like content expansion mods like Vanilla Expanded or just quality of life mods?
To be honest, I've never even really tried those ones. I really enjoy the game. I enjoy the game as close to the way that it was developed with just a few quality of life mods for multiple reasons. One, I enjoy it, so I don't feel the need to change what I enjoy. Don't fix what's not broken, you know? Second, I really like giving back to the RimWorld community because when I started learning RimWorld, I really enjoyed learning from those that were playing the game. And so I give back to those that are learning the game by keeping the game similar to the way that it's out of the box. Now, if you want to go in and grab mods and change that, that's fine. You know, play how you want to play a single player game. Third, I like playing in the RimWorld competitions. RimWorld competitions don't allow, like, only a very subset of mods are allowed in RimWorld competitions. So by not implementing additional mods, I'm keeping my skill sharp to the game, close to that, for when I do the competitions.
Show your moves.
I did. I showed you my moves.
MillsFCX says, have you tried putting one wall, one door, and snake it around and around and leaving an opening for a kill corridor?
Millsjefs says I think I'm muted. I started
kind
using
of
some expanded mods after my first 1K hours.
I have done something similar to that. I call it like a delay box. And you can actually beat raids by just having them run around a maze, and then they'll decide that they're done and they'll leave. So I call it a delay box, kind of like what you're talking about. And so, like, I just was showing off our dirt mole run. And in the dirt mole run, I built one of those. Not exactly what you're talking about, but I think similar concept.
Mr. Ben is
basically just a marathon.
So we'll give him a medical tag.
Playlists.
And last but not least,
why is it not popping up?
And our next one.
I don't understand this. Like, I want to see the playlist. There it is, right at the end. So if you look at here, you can see our base. Hold on, let's back up.
Center pod drop.
Aw, even here doesn't show. Back. It's getting closer.
Think you need to raise the brightness or gamma on your streams?
This was a dirt mole run, so for sure. Alright, here we go. I think you could see this, though. So if we go in settings, we're at 1400p. Okay, let's expand this.
It's fine.
So this is our dirt mole run. This was a delay box that we built. So basically we had the only entrance into our base. This was our compound. It was blocked off. The only entrance into our base was this right here. And we had two areas. One went up this way, one went down this way. This is a delay tunnel because it takes them a long time to get through it. I had another one on this side as well. What I would do is if a raid came in here, they would run through here and they'd start going through this. Once they get close enough, I'd close this door and I'd open this door, close this door. They would stop and then they'd run and they'd go all the way around down here and they'd run through this and then they'd give up and leave. I didn't use that the whole time, but I'd used it a couple times. Wow.
Thank you for the follow, Swedish Twig.
Swedish, thank you, appreciate it. Man, bot's getting the announcing it before I see it. It's funny. Alright, so I want to take off his legs. The only way to take off his legs in RimWorld is to put peg legs on first and then remove the peg legs. If he dies, he dies. That's fine.
Blue Passalulu for yo.
The delay box is interesting.
Yeah, it's just one of those tools. Like, I like showing you guys the different tools that I have. Doesn't mean you have to use it or use them all the time, but it's just fun to like implement different things from time to time.
Millsy EFCX says, yeah that, but I put traps in it. So most of the time you don't even need to shoot at them. Most die on the traps.
Yep. So in that, what we were doing is, this is a burn box. You don't even need traps. You see the fire? We were able to heat this up and they would die in there. So I didn't even need traps because it's a burn box. All right, what do we do if we get blight? So this is something that I get asked often. I'm going to change everyone to plant cut. I'm going to make it so that we don't plant, and they're going to remove the blight. Now, if I need to, I can set a zone here, do it, change everyone to do it, and now they're going to come help before it spreads.
That's cool.
There, we're done.
Hey, I wish all a great Sunday.
So that's how you deal with blight.
Barely using traps. Anyway, you have to level up shooting skill, so...
I want you to do the surgery. Or did you already do it? Dragon, dude. Dragon's one of the other RimWorld competitors that I commonly play with. He plays a lot of RimWorld competitive. So the two main competitions that I participate in are called the SDM, which is the Seed of the Month. And we have a battle day. It's the first Saturday of every month. So next Saturday will be the battle day for the SDM. If I'm able to, I'm going to compete in it. And what it is, it's an 8-hour competition. Everyone is playing on the same scenario. We're trying to accumulate wealth or some other objective. And you can go from various streamer to streamer to check in. You'll usually just search for a tag SDM. And then once a year, we have something called the Rimianship. And in the Rimianship is the same similar thing. Once a year competition, 8-hour competition, where people all compete at the same time. And they even have broadcasters and announcers that switch between. In the battle day, yes, everything is consecutive. In real life hours, 8. The Seed of the Month is also a monthly challenge where if you don't play on the battle day, you can play over and over again and during that month to get the highest wealth that you can. And it doesn't have to be continuous because you're playing on your own time.
8 hours continuously?
That all day means you can raid others' base?
No, it's we're playing solo.
Oh, I thought the competition is multiplayer.
No, it's solo. There isn't really good multiplayer like interaction right now. I do play multiplayer, but it's all kind of parallel play. You're on the same world, but you can't really interact with each other's tiles besides sending events and things like that. Alright, I need to take them off of the plant cut. What were you doing over there? Oh, you're gathering limestone. I really don't need us to gather that stuff, but whatever. And let's shrink this. I don't want them having to stand on that. Alright, leave the limestone there. Alright, I think we've got the flooring done.
I actually built a ship on the MP server and it's showing the same thing where it's completely built. Can launch, but no next button.
Oh, that sucks, Care. So you can't get the credits? Hey, one of our masterworks is finished aging. I wonder if Nihil knows about that and if there's a way to fix it. Running low on food. We only made 106 and we have more ponds. Okay, so we need more food. Let's get some rice growing out here. Try that again. Alright, and let's accept anomaly. So go in here, we're going to accept it, and we're going to get the thing dropping somewhere. Hopefully it's not too far from us.
Lo never seen a person elated of his masterwork assets goes broken.
Does the Rim and Ship include all DLC, or is
That-
it just
no.
a base game event?
Base game, very lightly modded. Man, that sucks. It's way over there. Alright, I'm going to have our most dispensable pawn go check it out.
Mil Senzi, EFCX says, gonna play my RimWorld run while I watch like you said.
Heck yeah. Yeah, it's fun to do. Keep focusing. Here we go.
A pity. I'd love to see one with everyone running grav ships around the maps.
Yeah, maybe someday. Maybe that's the next thing that the developers are going to release. Alright, so we want everyone inside. I want to have control over what
So this
happens.
Gonna be anomaly ending?
We don't know yet. We're still deciding that. Oh, quit. Pick up. Come inside. Alright, so I want everyone to come inside because we're going to have a Sight Stealer event happen. Okay, we can get these mined out now. We haven't given them their other leg. Let's try that. Right leg. Heck yeah, we did it. Alright, now we need to remove the peg legs. And if you do this, they can never have a breakdown or try and escape.
Will you use genes in this run?
I'm not planning on it. We did a genie run not too long ago. Big peg legs. Alright. So he can never have a breakdown now. He's just stuck in there. And I think we can go in and make him a hemogen farm.
There's machinery to protect raids from falling into your base, but nothing to stop supernaturals teleporting inside your base, right?
There is no machinery to protect in the base game. There is no machinery that you can use to protect a center pod drop. There's ways that you can mitigate the chances of it happening, but there's no way of preventing it. The only way to prevent a center pod drop is to live underneath an overhead mountain. If we built our base in here, then a center pod drop could never land on us. Instead, it would land nearby. No, you must have a mod that does that. Okay, so we really don't have them doing anything because I set inside to be like that. We're going to change this so that now they can mine these.
You trade drop pod raids for infestations. Sometimes it's a better trade, sometimes worse.
I think infestations are a lot easier to handle. Especially if you're comparing like a center pod drop raid with Doomsdays. And you're playing on 4x with no pause. And you don't have the ability to slow the game down. Insects I'd rather have, for sure. This song, though, is so good.
I had no PC Day Go I haven't played for years. Usually I see people play, so I thought sometimes it was base game.
Yeah, no worries. I get it. We're gonna make granite chunks, too.
Bugs are easiest thing compared to drop. You can just melee lock them and destroy.
Yep. Or, one of the things that you can do is you can create a room that's more likely to have insects spawn. And then you can create a burn box and slowly roast them. It's time to sell the livers to buy a PC. I love it. Hey, we found gold. Don't mine that. It's good that we know it's there, but if you mine it, it adds wealth.
Are you doing it for a living?
They spawn most likely in a dark places or something.
No. So what it is you can manipulate the room like this. So you can mine into a place like this, but you do it at like a zigzag pattern, and then it creates more surface area. Because it's all probability. So if you create like a pattern like this when you mine.
I had none in my family having medical skill high enough to harvest me.
Oops.
They usually spawn in caves, places with overhead mountain roofs.
Away, stupid phone autocorrect.
So if you mined like this in this this zigzag pattern, they're more likely to spawn. Well, they can only spawn in overhead, but you create the surface area, and so there's more surface area for them to spawn there than other areas, and so you can kind of finagle. It's not like guaranteed, but you can make it more likely that they're going to spawn where you want them to spawn than in right by your base or where you've got stuff. Alpaca, no. Hey, look at us storing our hemogen. I don't want it in a kitchen. Hemogen will not deteriorate. I hear the scyther. Do you guys hear it? Or not the scyther, the site stealer. They're out there. So we have two options. We can attack it, or we can wait for a raid to come after it. Both are valid.
I usually have infestation in place where I grow mushrooms.
The thing is, we don't have a whole lot of food, so we need to make sure we get food so our pawns don't have breakdowns, because look at our guy right now.
Not site stealers.
Yep, site stealers. We also don't know what's going to happen to our healer. I would like to know what's going to happen to them. Does anyone have any injuries before I do this? No. They're just going to keep on pulling blood out of this guy. So I want to anesthetize them.
Does litter the open floor with things like uncollected stones or bricks on the whole tiles made infestation impossible on that space of tile?
Site stealers are great at baseball.
Building structures, I think chunks, fences, those will do it. But not just like having like random food and stuff like that. Site stealers are great at baseball. Alright, are you sleeping? So we're gonna try this. We're gonna have... I don't want our kid around just in case, and I doubt this is the case, but we're gonna punch him in the face one time. Now they're hostile. So now we're gonna bring them in here, and we're gonna recruit them. Actually, just bring the bed.
We're recruiting the baseliner.
Oh, that's a life
natural
hack to
healer.
avoid future potential infestation on your unused mines.
Hello.
Hello, Shibamon. Welcome in. Do we still have that inspiration? Inspired trade. Alright, where did I put our little pig? Right there. Do we want to remove their legs too? I mean, if they don't join us, they're not a pig. I like infestations. They're easy raids to defeat. Very, very easy raids. So if you can manipulate the game to send you the easier raids, then it's, you know, it's a strong strategy.
Daggett, how much can I redeem to have you having gravity-defying matrix in your background?
Wait, what am I doing? I think we're going to kill the site stealer, and we'll capture them once we have this. So in Anomaly, you can put down these holding spots, but I want to wait until we have them doored.
Anomalies can be sold to whom?
I don't think you can. Well, okay, maybe I don't know the answer. I've never sold an anomaly to anyone, so I don't know the answer to that. I think our alpaca's gonna die because they got the plague and we're not tending them. Sorry, alpaca. Alpaca, you.
The big sphere looks expensive.
The no-no-sphere? Alright, so we have a spot to store some now.
That one, yes?
High tech.
Alright, you're upset again. This is why we brought it. For you, my friend. Actually, you know what I could probably be doing is just keep them on this biphasic schedule.
Sold in that Pawn Shopping Pawn Star series.
Alright, here's something that I've seen people not know how to do. How do you get it to switch between the walls like this? I'm just switching Q. I've seen people like try and figure out how to do it like this. Like, if I want to go there, just hit Q.
Let me call my friend who is an expert in anomalies and supernatural.
Do it. Or, oh wait, we already converted. How's our little pig doing? Tier 3. Already a level 5 crafter? That's crazy. I haven't even had them craft anything. They just learned that through lessons.
Oh yeah, Dag. Where should I share pics and vid of the kittens I'll adopt?
Discord.
Pets channel? Or your chat?
Either of them, both of them, wherever you want. I mean, they're viable in both. I want to see the kitties.
Gotcha, lad.
Why are we not planting? Plant! Alright, let's deal with these site stealers. Now that we have our holding cells. We need to get rid of that boom rat. I just don't need extra things happening. Alright, we're gonna make sure the kid's in the back. I want this door to remain open. We're gonna prop it open and then fall back. And that should force them to come. We want to capture him if we can. Capture. Nope, wrong way. Carry this way. Alright, so he shrieked. That means they only sent one. It's how close is he to dying? 7 hours. Okay, we have time. $109 containment strength thanks to the gold. And now we can start researching. And the first thing we want to do, so this opens up a whole new tech tree. We want to do entity containment first. And then I like setting my pawns that have like a interest in intellect. I like to make this a number 1. Because it's not something they continuously do, it's something that they can do every certain amount of time that passes by.
You will collect manually the bioferrite. Sorry, don't know how to spell it correctly.
Yeah, bioferrite. We will, you can't do it yet. So there's no option to collect it right now. you have to start researching that. So bioferrite extraction will be probably the third or fourth or fifth thing that we do. We're going to start going for void provocation because I want to get to Skip-a-Duck, because we want to start pulling pigs into our colony. In fact, maybe I even go for that right now. Provoke the void. Because we're not going to get crazy big. I'm going to jinx myself. We're not going to get crazy big anomaly things right now. Why are we not feeding them? We don't have a warden. We do. You can't be provoked, Big Daddy Void. Can't provoke me. Compacted machinery. Wow.
Posted.
All right, we need to get this guy eaten. So I need to send out our group in case there is.
Then, more probing and poking is needed.
You made it sound like that, LUL.
Good. Sorry. You want to see the kittens? Yes, I'm going to go look at the kittens right now. And if you want to see the kittens, exclamation Discord. We're part of the UG streaming group on Extraordinary Gamers. Streamers and gamers alike. Variety of games in there. Where is it at? Deck chat. Oh my goodness. And you have a video here too. Milo. Okay, so that's the name that they have in Maya. Look at those eyes.
I never used long-range scanner, but after I found it myself, OMG, I never saw so much component to dig.
Yeah, the long-range mineral scanner is so good. Aw, look at them. They're so cute. You are gonna have so much... Oh man, 2 kittens at the same time. Goose was such a menace. I guess if he had a kitten though, he might have been less menace with my furniture and my drapes. So he would run up the walls through my curtains. Oh my goodness. That's amazing. Lots of love and craziness coming into your life.
Yeah, Maya and Milo are their foster home names. I'll rename them to Cream and Syrup. Tongue sticking out.
I think I'm going to plant some rice out here because we're just in need of space right now with these site stealers.
I don't have drapes, so I'll be hoping they'll like their scratching things and spare my furniture, LUL.
Oh man, good luck. I still haven't purchased a new couch post Goose. Because he still does it from time to time, and I feel like he just does it and he knows it bothers me. And he's like, you need to play with me. I'm going to scratch this right now. Alright, so what I just did is I put them on our unrestricted or no-go policy, but I've locked the doors down. Now if I draft one, I can't even send them out.
Goose core.
Yep, Goose core for sure. Now we could research, so why not? We have nothing else to do right now. Let's let them research.
My burgers arrived. Splat Cat, yay.
I think we only have enough to make 2.
Start Pokemon Battle the Kittens.
Right away. Alright, so Devil Strand is something I want to get going. And then we can put our wooden nutshell. You know what? Let's use marble. And I guess I could have done that. How many do we have? How many people can we research for? So we really could make some marble benches.
Two years, probably.
All right, do we hear the site stealer out there? I don't hear him yet. Oh, now I hear it. All right, so we'll do the same thing we did a second ago. Kids in the back. Pop this open. Alright, that one died. Grab him. Carry. This way. Carry. Oh, you didn't carry it. Carry this way. We got one more and then they howled again. Great. Nice. Alright, so we need to get this one out of the door. And that door needs to click closed. There we go. So we're going to have some twisted meat, which is going to make us a little upset. But guess what we have?
Oh, we really are switching from Graveship to Anomaly ending as goal?
No, we haven't decided what our ending is yet, regardless of what we were doing. But we were talking about getting... One of the requirements on this run that I wanted to complete was 25 pigs. And I also wanted to build a nice spaceship. Or grav ship. So I think Anomaly is going to help us quite a bit get pigs.
For purchase for the anomalies, or they voice it themselves?
That's a good question. I don't know. Yeah, so by what we're trying to do is we're trying to get Anomaly going to do these skip abductions. And when you do a skip abduction, I don't know this for sure. If someone wants to try and figure it out, but it will pull from whatever colony is closest when you do a skip abduction. So we set ourselves up right next to the pigs. So we're going to hopefully start pulling pigs. And then if we get pigs that are unwaveringly loyal, we're going to do the thing that memory wipes them, wherever that is. I think you have to research it. We need to butcher these. They will. And now we have 2 entities, so that'll double our research speed.
I think it's from a random enemy faction.
Yeah, we'll find out. Either which way we're doing it. Like I said, it might have been anecdotal for me. Like, just something that I saw.
Raid would be alternate between normal and anomalies.
No, the game has its own settings, and I don't think I can actually look at them. Let me see. There's a anomaly thing in here. Is it down here? Yeah, here. So while threats are active, we're going to get 30% anomaly events and then 70% regular game events. And you can change that. No, they'll get upset.
Dependent on wealth.
Pigs can eat meat of anomaly creatures without debuff.
Watch. Someone just ate it. Ate twisted meat. Nope. We get a debuff. But if we get super upset, we have this right here. Mind Numb Serum. And every single time we use Mind Numb Serum, our colony wealth goes down because one dose is 80 bucks. Alright, I need to feed my dogs. I need to wake my kid up. And I'm going to grab a piece of pizza. While I do that, I'm going to put our ad on so we have an hour of no ads. And we're going to play Words on Stream. I'll be right back, guys.
Enjoy.
Thank you.
Bring me back a slice.
Are you sure it's vegan pizza? Dairy-free cheese with pineapple, with fake meat. Sure you want me to bring you back?
Never mind.
Yeah. Go order your own. All right, I'll be right back. Also, I'm going to get more water.
Gazelle.
Glaze.
Zell.
Well, I thought using that serum decreased wealth because it made the pawn so dumb it decreased the pawn worth.
What is this?
Zeal.
Gaze.
Zeal.
Anomaly 24K says legal.
Anomaly 24K says Coke.
Anomaly 24K says deck.
Anomaly 24K says this plugin isn't connected to YouTube, I guess then.
Anomaly 24K says very sad
Alright, I'm back. Yeah, unfortunately, it only allows us to play on one. You have to choose either Twitch or YouTube. And I'm gonna leave my camera off while I eat pizza. You guys don't need to see that. Also, I put my contacts on and one is bugging me right now. My eye burns is... Oh my goodness. Martok, I bet you like 3/4 of people in here have no clue what that is a reference to. Such a good movie though. Remind me, did they remake that? I think they did, right? That's why you had to say the one with Jeff Goldblum.
Anomaly 24K says dice.
Guys, put in dice. Aw, Anomaly was helping us out. Oh, the D was fake. Never mind. Let's do another round though. I still have one more piece. I got 2 pieces. thought they did a reboot, but maybe I'm mistaken. Hey, what did you guys do to my car? He's busted. Export. Someone type in export. You can't have my car. That's my car. Get your own car.
Anomaly 24K says port.
Anomaly 24K says exort.
What about repo? Oh, there was one in 1958? Oh man, I didn't even know.
Anomaly 24K says poet.
Exort? Okay. That didn't work. Yo, Ox, good morning.
Anomaly 24K says exort, guys.
I got like half of my pizza slice left. I'm probably gonna grab a Coke too. Yeah, me too, Perm. Yo, I like it. Okay, I'll grab a Coke for you, Eagle, for sure. I get it not wanting the vegan pizza, but I can share a Coke. Yo, I got one for you too.
Millsy EFCX says I had a meat feast pizza last night.
That's kind of like the pizza that I just had, but the opposite. Alright, so I got you guys your sodas. There. You're gonna have to fight Goose for them. And I'm back. Thanks, Doom.
Ooh.
Doom, can you turn my camera on now? Thank you.
Of course.
Alright, yeah, one of my eyes is like messed up now from the contact. I bet it's all bloodshot.
Anomaly 24K says
Have you tried War Crimes Expanded too?
No, I haven't.
Where pizza?
It's in my belly. Hey, we need a meal source. How about some scythers? Or not scythers. Why do I keep saying scythers? Sight stealers.
Where's your belly?
Right here.
Mata Kurtz28 says Architect Eye.
Yes, that would be nice. Can I get some of those, please? I'll take an Architect Eye over my contacts any day of the week.
8 without table duckers.
No, I got a table here. I mean, it's like a desk. I consider that a table, though. No mood debuff for me.
Oh, is this an anomaly run?
Kinda. It's the same run, man. We've been in this for 344 days. We are here. Wait, what caused our wealth to drop here? Okay, that was us moving here. Never mind. Never mind. That was a dumb question.
We killed Johnny.
If you get wiped out again, will you call it on pigs or start again?
No, I'll do one more start with the pigs. But what we'll do is we'll add in a mod that makes it so that we can recruit pig here.
Hard drink soda?
No, he's got them guarded for Yo-Yo and for Weagle. They asked for a soda, so I brought them one. They just have to come and grab it. Dude, go eat food.
Madikurtz7228 says third time the charm.
Maybe. This is still the second time.
Them from the sleeping beast's grasp.
Yep. You gotta fight off Goose. Alright. This guy needs more Mind Numb. No breakdowns right now, buddy. And we can hear the Sight Stealers. Same setup.
Anomaly 24K says -3 mood, 8 without a table, -5 mood, 8 raw human pizza.
Alright,
Pigs,
so
less
you know what?
pigs.
I'm gonna have a different pawn open it up this time, and then back up. There we go. That worked better. Food delivery.
We suffered the Great Baconation and lost 2.
How good car fights outside rate from 10.
He's really good fighter. Like, he's a really good hunter.
Big Sal.
Oh, back up! Back up! No! Man, so many this time. I think that's the last that we can hold in there. But we could create a couple more spots.
So Car had tough traits.
Yeah, car is tough. You see all that fur? And then I want that door to close. Guys, I need you to tend them. You won't do doctoring. Anyone else able to doctor? You're fine. In fact, we can even use Hemogen. Consume Hemogen pack. I didn't even know that was an option. Wait, will that make them eat it? Or will they get, like, blood loss fixed? For science, we must figure this out. 8 raw human pizza? Oh my goodness.
Nom 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 nom.
Alright, so we had 3 rounds of Sight Stealers, so that's the maximum. Or I guess we didn't hear them scream again.
Monocord 7228 says they will eat it.
They're gonna eat it. That's great. Okay, they ate all of them. I didn't know that was a thing. Self-tin? No, you don't need a self-tin. Let's let our doctor attend you. I guess we make a couple more holding cells. Void Provoke is done. Skip abduction. Let's go.
Does he still have blood loss?
He didn't even have blood loss.
Matic Hurts 7228 says, and they get mood debuff from it.
Yeah, I bet. Ate twisted meat. I don't see the other one. Alright, we're gonna carve out some spots here. Two more spots is all we need. Somebody feed that guy. There you go, buddy. Oh, this guy died. No. We didn't tend him. Right, I guess we don't need to do that one.
24K says, are you trying to avoid overhead mountain roofs so you don't get infestation?
No, I like overhead mountain rooms for infestations. We were just talking about that. I think those are an easy raid to deal with, and so I would actually like to have them. But we don't have... Oh, we do, right here. Look, we have overhead mountain.
Punch bugs, score some jelly. What's not to like?
And our pawns. How do they feel about insects? We get a +6 anytime we eat cooked insect meat. Yeah, bring us the insects, please.
Insects.
Whoa, where are you guys going? Alright, I'm gonna take this off. We're not studying that. It's too far away. Oh man, what a jam this song is.
Anomaly 24K says, I've tested infestations myself. It's directly correlated to surface area and the quantity of furniture items you have in a room.
Nauseated face, more insects, please.
Someone give him some food. Do I not have you set to Warden 1? I do.
You sleepy Dagoff.
No, I put my contacts in and it made one of my eyes hurt. All right, healers rejoined us.
Oh, a prisoner is called Hornet. Silk Song reference. Get good.
Get gooder. Still don't have a weapon for them, so grab that bow that you had earlier.
Melamu, aha.
Wahaha. So this guy's holding spot's only 54. That's why we want to build out this one down here. Build that. Thanks. Shamblers. It's 3 of them. I think we can handle 3 shamblers, but you just have to be careful with the kid. Not running over there to them. So I'm going to put us in our work area. And we'll kind of watch where they shamble. Do something else, kid. And we got more wool to make some pants. And you know what? I think I'm going to change this so that anyone below 16 can do this. That way we don't get really good stuff. Alright, we're upset because we don't have food, so harvest ASAP. Who's our planter? Go to it. What's our assignment policy for everyone? We're on no drugs. Alright, social drugs. You can go up to 13 to 17-year-olds, right? Yep. And toddler, you are... Man, I haven't renamed you. My bad. You should have been kid, and now you're boy. Better boy. Been slacking. And we're looking at our assignment policies. I don't even know where the shamblers went. You know, I stopped paying attention. Did they die in here? They just walked off the map. Need more food because these guys are pigs and they eat a lot.
Jerry Needs a Name says, my warmest greetings, Earthbound mortals.
Earthbound, where are you? Are you up in space? Oh, you keep hitting the wrong toggle. Greetings, Earthlings.
Millsy EFCX says, Dagoth, it's been great to watch. Will defo tune in the future. Going to play some Hoi 4.
What is Hoi 4? Yeah, enjoy. I don't know that one. Thanks, Millsy, for stopping by the way.
Aliens also use Twitch? Very cool.
Apparently. Yo, what up, Devin? Welcome in. Rivals was fun. We lost a lot.
Says, how did the Rivals stream turn out?
We lost a lot. I think I went on like a 9-game losing streak. And then finally got a win. But I have a lot of fun playing Marvel Rivals. Wait, when have we seen all these? I don't remember seeing Gore Hulks.
Your needs a name says Holly Molly. That's a bummer.
I might crash out after 9 losses back to back, but I agree. Marvel Rivals is quite fun.
It wasn't all 9 in a row. It was 9 total, and I think it was 3 different sessions. Yeah, I tend not to try and go through like a crazy losing streak all in one, but man, it was a lot of losses. I went from Diamond 1 down to nearly out of Diamond 3.
Been there.
In fact, one of my games, I was playing with people from Plat 3. They must have been like teamed up with someone that was in Diamond or Diamond 3. Alright, let's go ahead and get some helmets made. Yo, thank you for the hydrate. Welcome in, Bottle Cap.
Hopped over here.
Wait, what's your name over there? Hydrate. Yours. How did I not know that? Bottle Cap Jerry. That makes sense. Jerry needs a name. I understand now. I get it. It took me a little while there. I did not make the connection before.
Such a variety of players compared to other ranks.
Yeah, I mean, that could be said for all of them, though, man. But I agree with you. It seems like Diamond is kind of the bottleneck for like the people that are really good at the game. Also, people that have gotten carried to that point. So I get what you're saying. Because you can find people that are smurfing from GM and Celestial and higher there, and they'll get through it. You were curious when it would hit me? I just kept looking at your name as Bottle Cap, not look at the end for some reason.
I was curious when will it hit you, lols.
Hit me right in the face. And we're out of food again. Alright, let's harvest this.
Iraqi internet chud, ALT, says, it's me again, Lel.
Iraqi internet
I'm
chud.
considering playing the VOID mod. I know I need OP mods to combat it, but id gay witch.
I don't know. Chat might have some. Any of you guys have any suggestions, though, you that have played the Void mod? I've never played it. Are you playing Combat Extended as well?
Anomaly 24K says RimWorld multiplayer matchmaking competitive would go hard if they could manage to make it.
Alright, we just had a shriek, so I need to try and get some food, because right now, we don't get some oh, crud. Crud, 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 crud. They got here so fast. Pop this open.
Oh, a Revenant is incoming?
No, not a Revenant, just these guys. Come on, buddy. Get in through the door. Yeah, there we go. Well, there's our food delivery. Can we put a couple more of these down?
Damn, that was dirty of them.
Right? I thought we had a time. Hey, at least we have food now.
Is the advanced components background transparent now?
Yeah, give it a shot.
Iraqi
It's transparent.
Internet Chud ALT says, no, I don't use CE. My computer is too weak for this type of mods. We'll get a new one soon, though. I waited for you to finish those site stealers to send this LOL.
Appreciate it. Before they finish us.
Also, did you lose a piggy?
We've lost a few piggies in this run.
We talking about Shamblers hygiene now?
I can't use it. I don't have a sub here.
Oh, here, let me show you. Right here. Maybe I should make that a regular one and swap it out for one of the other ones.
So I've never done Anomaly. What are those torture-looking squares for the monsters?
So all the anomaly events are here. So you get these basic. We're in basic right now, so we shouldn't get these advanced ones yet. But we're trying to figure out what these basic ones are. And you can see the outlines of them, but we can't see the ones we haven't discovered. But when you get these things coming in here, you can put down these holding spots, and then we're researching them. And you get your own brand new tree of things to research. This is all anomaly. And so as we are studying them, we're unlocking other things that we can do in Anomaly. Anomaly is a lot of fun.
An advanced component looks like?
That's how we imagined it is.
Anomaly 24K says make the room bigger.
But like, since the last stream, I know you lost data, but you had a few more yesterday, no?
Yeah, we lost a couple.
9315 says good morning.
We lost a couple. Victus, welcome in. We lost a couple to food starvation yesterday. And then we lost, I think, another one to a mech raid. Yeah. We had a pawn that got killed by the mechs that was our best pawn. We lost Mighty Mouse. John Pork is gone. John Pork was early yesterday. He died to starvation, which is crazy I've never had a pawn die to starvation, but I guess it makes sense. Pigs need more food, and I haven't been doing a good job of keeping them fed.
We lost John Pork, no?
Was it after he got caught building over the mortar?
Wait.
Starvation.
John Pork died.
Victus 94,315 says give those piggies nuclear stomachs.
What?
Good, but that would be wealth, and we need to keep our wealth down. I know John Pork died. It was sucked.
John Pork was porked.
We ate him. We were starving to death. I think people even like ate his corpse, like took bites from it. That's how desperate we were. So our main goal right now in Anomaly is to get skip abduction, and we're gonna start doing that soon.
In a pork colony, cannibalism definitely sounds acceptable.
Come on, guys. You've already had kids, and I know Mom is now 36. I believe, and I could be wrong, I think actually RimWorld takes into consideration pawn age. I think that's in the code. Anyone correct me if I'm wrong?
Victus 94315 says he lives on through the colony. He pulled the Jesus card and was like, eat of my flesh. Oink.
Jeez.
One is chronological, the other is biological.
Alright, let's trade. So get rid of things we don't need, right? Nope, we're keeping the EMPs. Get rid of the kid vac suit. Kid helmet. Medicine.
Age does impact fertility. The wiki has a graph for ages.
Really? Okay. I thought it did. It does. It does. Okay, I thought you said it doesn't. That's what I thought. I thought I read that before.
Anomaly 24K says, rest in peace, John Pork. May
So
his soul
Thunder
rest in Oink Heaven.
Thunder's 36 and Shazir is 41.
What's the difference between the two ages?
I already have a melee weapon. I don't want another one.
That's some great melee weapons. You could cheese a muffalo.
We sure could. I don't want to though.
Chronological is lore-based, as in this pawn has been alive for longer, cuz was in cryosleep or something.
I do like monoswords, but no, I'd rather have this other one.
The biological age.
Victus 94315 says age affects the chance of a childbirth going wrong.
That's right too.
Victus 94315 says age gaps also make it less likely for pawns to romance each other.
Do you have a Nota Piggy in the colony?
We do. We have a not a piggy in the colony. It's healer. He's a natural healer, and we're just kind of cheesing right now. It's a pig run. Daggett, you're cheating. Also, this is a Neanderthal, and we're going to try and make a ghoul with him if we can.
So chronological age doesn't really mean anything then.
Wait, are you saying that, like, if they are, like, 100 years, but lived in cryosleep for 60 years, that the other pawns would be upset about their age?
Indeed, it's just for lore.
It's only biological that's relevant.
That's what I thought.
Why is there 2 0 collars next to Goose?
Chat asked for those. I went and grabbed myself a cola. And Yo-Yo and Weagle asked for one.
Sense of smell, helping with their cooking speed.
So I brought back some Cokes for them. They just gotta come get them.
Less than 3. Sorry, not gonna make it there today.
Alright, man. Well, it's there if you want it. Skip production.
Iraqi Internet Chewed Out says, what's your favorite part about RimWorld's lore? My favorite part is how there's no FTL, faster than light. Travel, and instead of aliens, we had genetically modded humans, makes things fresh IMO.
Favorite part about RimWorld lore?
LOL. But yeah, chronological age doesn't matter. It's only aesthetic.
Alright, who's our best invoker? Oh, we need Bioferrite. I don't know what my favorite... You know, honestly, I haven't looked into the lore. That's something I probably should do with the amount of hours that I've played in this game. I haven't really looked into the lore. Shame on me, right? Alright, we have no Bioferrite. We need to start collecting it.
Says the fact that there are no aliens and everything is made by humans in the past reminds me of Dune. There are no aliens in Dune.
Where are the trees? The Harbinger trees.
Protecting them for 2 people of chat who wanted them.
Alright, once these get full aged, we'll harvest those because those will give us Bioferrite. And we need some more steel.
I see.
Victus 94315 says, can you get shards from Harbinger trees or just twisted meat and Bioferrite?
Just twisted meat and Bioferrite. We do have a shard though. The Sight Stealers brought us one. We could provoke the void. Do we have enough food? If we do, no, we don't have enough food.
Molana Achmed Faki 7993 says, I thought Megasloth eating meat, but when I tried to tame it, it's used rice rolling on the floor laughing.
Yeah, they don't eat any meat, which is interesting with the video that I just made today. Megasloths are not inherently going to eat your colonists unless the game makes them mad. So I highly recommend if you ever have a Megasloth near your base, you kill it. From past experience from me of having a mad Megasloth, just take a chomp out of a pawn before you even have a chance to react, and it taking off its head.
Victus 94315 says, did you know that zombies you make with death dust have a chance to drop Bioferrite?
I don't know if I knew that. I don't know. I don't think I've ever seen that happen, so I probably didn't know that.
Iraqi Internet Chud Out says, I mean, there are alien plant life, animals and bugs, but what I meant by aliens is sentient, sapient aliens.
Iplovian says, good morning all.
Yo, Iplovian, welcome in. Bioferrite. All right, so we're going to do the bioferrite harvester next, so I need to get that. But now we can start harvesting bioferrite of them manually. Now the problem here is every single time we do this, we have to use medical to patch them up, and you can kill them from time to time. But we have a couple of them, so it's okay.
Anomaly 24K says, does home areaing a structure add wealth?
No. You can put the home area over the whole map and it won't do anything. Besides, your pawns will run out there and clean it. There we go, we're getting some bioferrite.
Are they like prisoners, so we'll try to escape?
Yes, they have the same kind of thing. So they have a containment strength, and if you go into the entity, you can see their escape interval. And so one reason we have them in different rooms is to prevent that. So you could put them in the same room, but every single time you add an entity in another room, it weakens their holding spot. And so then their escape interval changes. You can also beat them up enough.
They'll eat the prisoners.
That's, yeah, we want them to eat the prisoners here.
Victus 94,315 says, I use a large pile of bodies in my front yard as my front line of defense. I launch death dust mortar shells at it when raiders come. A pile of about 50 bodies usually drops 10 to 50 bioferrite on death.
In real life, right? Eternal Fire kill box worked at the end. Yes! Honolulu, I'm so glad. Excellent. Welcome in. Harvester.
That's a strategy.
Victus 94,315 says in Minecraft.
Alright, they all have their own little rooms now. Excuse me. Whoa. Alright guys, I do have some dad responsibilities coming up. I need to take my kid to work. So I'm gonna hop off here. But I might be getting back on in a little bit. We do have another UG streamer currently playing RimWorld right now. So we're going to raid out to them. If you're here for some RimWorld, we're going to bring you over to Linzar and G. Now he plays a different style of RimWorld. He plays heavily modded. He also plays with Ricks on, but he's an awesome dude. We're going to raid out to him. I don't think he has it turned on, then when we raid him, he gets a raid, but we'll find out.
Somehow Carpagringa stop lactating.
Thanks for
Linzar is also on YouTube, but he doesn't dual stream, unfortunately. My pleasure, guys. Like I said, I think I'm going to be able to stream later. I just don't know exactly yet, and I need to get to the gym. Got to get some workout in. So we're going to stop here on the YouTube. But look in for us later. Otherwise, we'll be back on tomorrow morning. We're going to stop the recording.